What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is knowing what feels good, what feels bad, and how to get from bad to good. So when you think about life, the research shows your success in life depends more on your emotional intelligence than your real intelligence itself. Somebody said like this: 80% of your emotional intelligence and 20% of your ability or intelligence determine your success. Some people can be very, very intelligent. They know everything. They can define things so clear. They were always been number one in the class. But in life, they was always been a clerk or peons or a manager. Then you see some guys who've been totally messed up in the college, never been a good student in the class, always aggressive or distracted. But then you see them in life as leaders. Your success can be defined by your emotional intelligence. It's not about your intelligence itself. You can be very intelligent, you can know everything about it, but you still can't make life. But if you are emotionally intelligent, you will learn to use your ability as well as you will be able to use other people's ability. There is nothing wrong in using people to reach your destiny as long as you reward them well. We are a social being. We can never be without people. You know, somebody said if you wanted something for the long term, you grow people. You know, people are the greatest asset that you can have in your life. When you're emotionally intelligent, you will learn how to use people, and you will learn how to use yourself, how to use your abilities and talents. If you are just intelligent, you pass all the exams, you pass all the competitions, you have a high percentage in the college and the school, but you never make life. You will become rich and wealthy and powerful and dominating and being influential in your life. Emotional intelligence helps you to climb the ladder of success. Your intelligence helps you to understand things. Your emotional intelligence helps you to relate what you know with other people. Just having lots of knowledge is not enough. You need to learn to translate that knowledge into practical life. You must learn to use those knowledge. As we talk about the intelligence and the emotional intelligence, this is two different accents. The correct word is emotional quotient and intelligent quotient. Your intelligent quotient will get you hired, but the emotional quotient or emotional intelligence get you fired or promoted. As I told you, it's not about how much you know, it's all about how you can relate that to others or how you can apply that in your own personal life. Your intelligence is all to do with your head. Your emotions is all about to do with your heart. If you want to be a good leader, you need to learn to focus on your heart more. People don't care how much you know. They do care how much you care. You look at your own workplace. Who is a good boss? A good boss is a person who can relate to his employees. Good boss is a person who can understand his juniors or seniors' feeling. A good boss or good leader is a person who can relate to the people above him and who can relate to the people below him. He can read the emotions of his boss, so he will make the adjustment according to that. Or he can read the emotions of the people who work below him, so that he can be caring to them. So intelligence gets you hired, but the emotional intelligence gets you promoted or get you sacked from your job. So it's so important that you have to work with the emotional intelligence. As I told you earlier, in order for you to become an achiever or become successful and effective in your work, it's all to do with the 80% of your emotional intelligence and 20% of your ability. It's not about you learn everything. It's about learning how to use people who know about everything. Somebody said like this, smart people know about the things that they don't know, so they will either try to learn them or they will try to hire somebody who knows about it. If I have an attitude that I will wanted to learn everything and I will use only people who are not smart as me or less smarter than me, I will grow only this much. But if I develop a habit of hiring people who are more smarter than me, then my growth will go this way. It keeps on going up. Characteristics of the high emotionally intelligent person is, he knows there is a time to wait and there is a time to watch. He knows there is a time to be aggressive, there is a time to be passive. He knows there is a time to be together, there is a time to be alone. He knows there is a time to fight and there is a time to reconcile or love. There is a time to work and there is a time to play. There is a time to cry and there is a time to laugh. A good leader learns to cry with his followers when they go through pain. He will laugh with people when they are happy. They know a time to confront, a time to withdraw, a time to speak and a time to be silent, a time to be patient and a time to be decisive. These things you will learn only when you are emotionally intelligent. A person who are low in emotional intelligence, they always complain, they always worry about the things that they don't have, and they fail to recognize or fail to improve the thing they already have. If you want to be an effective person, you must learn the art of maximizing your ability and talents and minimizing your weakness and inabilities. A person who is weak in emotional intelligence, a low emotional intelligent person, you will hear them always say this kind of states, if only I had a different job, I could have been better. If only I finished my graduation, if only if I had to do a PhD, I would have been better. If only I had been handsome or I had been beautiful. If only my spouse had stopped drinking, or if only if she had to listen to me. If only I had been rich and famous. If only I had a good contacts. If only I had a better friends. If only I married to somebody else. They always worry about what they don't have. As a result, they lose even what they have. So emotionally foolish people or low intelligent people, they always think about what they don't have, and they fail to develop what they already have. Sometimes you can think about things that you lost in life and waste your entire time. When you think about your life, you got to remember, your brain is like a computer hard disk. You have to learn to work with things that you have. And you have to learn to maximize the ability that you have. For that, you need to be emotionally intelligent. When you talk about emotionally intelligent, there are two views. One is a traditionalist view. They say that emotion distracts us, emotion increase our vulnerability, emotional cloud our judgments, emotional inhibit the free flow of data, emotions must be controlled. Today's generation, they are more expressive. Children want to hear from their parents how much they love. The more number of times they hear, more better they are.